An interesting way to get out the fog lights on a W163 ML350 or an ML500. It's kind of odd because you're like, how do these things come out? They won't push out. Do you have to do it from the back? It would be a real pain in the neck. But actually, there's just a little lever in here. You take the screwdriver and you just push it across and then they pop out. So once you pull the screwdriver just across like so in the hole, these things will just pop out very easily, and then you just pull them down. Very simple, actually. But if you didn't look at the owner's manual, it'd be kind of tricky to figure out on your own. I'm actually going with something a little bit more modern here, something I purchased just off of Amazon. These are going to be yellow, and it's really going to give this vehicle that look and feel, but I also want it to look factory. I don't want it to look stupid and like it's an aftermarket sort of thing. So, but I definitely do want to improve on these headlights. And keep in mind, the revision was done in 2003 and lasted till 2005. These actually fit really nicely. Like you could see in there, the bulb is kind of like, in there, no issues with that. Let's see how the lighting goes though. That's the big issue. Actually really yellow. You can see the difference between the old and the new. Maybe it's just a little bit too yellow for my liking, but you know what? What are you gonna do? Yeah, it doesn't kind of look like a factory thing to me. Guess they were just too bright, but actually on the road though, should look really good. Could return them and get something a little less yellow, but you know what? I'll just check it out. I'll see what the deal is. All right, so to get the fog lights out, it's a little odd actually. You know what? If you just sit here, you would never know how to get them out. You'd think maybe it's through the back. It is not. You have to look at the owner's manual. So in here, there is a little tab here, and all you do is just push it straight back, and you see the fog light kind of came out. That's it. You move it out very easily, and then boom, you're ready to go. Now, that little tab is still in there. You can actually reset it when you push back in, and then it's supposed to, here it is right here. It will click itself back in, and just make sure, because we're talking about 20-year-old vehicles here. So anyway, you know what? I decided I'm not going to use these. I like the way they look. I mean, the design quality of them, it's like, wow, that's pretty amazing. And that's why actually I bought them. I was like, whoa, those are looking pretty good for the fog lamps on this ML350. But the truth of the matter is, it just doesn't look factory. Now with these were also nice. They look good. They actually look like kind of like xenons, whatever. But the problem was that they don't fit. They don't fit with the existing adapter to keep them in place. And you know what? Here they are here. Here's the silver piece here. So this one is, thin enough, of course, to fit through because it's from the factory. But the problem is with these, this bottom piece here, the circular piece, was way too fat. So I'm like, the guy sends a card in here. Oh, if anything doesn't fit, you can always send them back, whatever you want to call it, or what we'll make you. And well, why didn't they tell us that originally? So I'm kind of just frustrated with it. I'm probably just going to get like Pias and go kind of more of the factory bulbs and just say, hey, the heck with it. Because I'd rather the vehicle look stock and factory than that stupid aftermarket look.